أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Madam Chair, Commissioners, Lead Counsel, Assistant Counsel, viewers and listeners, members of the press, good morning. Welcome back again for our proceeding of this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. Without further ado, I have the honor to yield the floor to Madam Chair for our next item on our today's agenda. Madam Chair, over to you.
Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I'll call on Honorable Sila to lead us in Muslim prayers and Honorable Joanna to lead us in Christian prayers. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله فالله خير الإنسان وهو أرحم الراحمين فالله خير الإنسان وهو أرحم الراحمين فالله خير الإنسان وهو أرحم الراحمين نصر من الله وفتح قريب وبشر المؤمنين نصر من الله وفتح قريب وبشر المؤمنين نصر من الله وفتح قريب وبشر المؤمنين الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear God, we come before you this morning with great faith and enthusiasm to give you thanks. Thank you for the sun that shines, heralding a new day, for the gift of health, for our families, for our homes, for the food you place on our tables, and for all the wonderful gifts we receive from you each day. Today we place our work in your hands, my path in your wisdom, and the lives of all the people that I love in your care and love. Always be on our side, and grant us the grace to achieve all our goals. Father, we trust in your promises. We worship you with all our hearts, and know that nothing is impossible for you. Illuminate your children with your beautiful light today and forevermore. Amen.
Good morning, witness number 1. You may kindly take your seat. Good morning, Mr. Witness. You can stand here and face that camera. Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters. Mr. Witness, in which language do you wish to make your testimony?
In Wolof.
What is your religion?
Islam.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
I wish to swear by the Holy Quran.
Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Can you hold the Holy Quran? And then repeat after me. I, Aliu Sambanyang, do swear that I'll speak the truth,
I will speak the truth,
the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over both witnesses to you for us to proceed. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Diba. You're welcome back. Good morning, Mr. Nyang.
Good morning, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Council, we may proceed.
Yes, good morning to the commissioners and everyone present. The first witness, Mr. Nyang, can you please state your full name?
Mr. Nyang, you know, sa turak sa santa?
Maa ngi tudda Aliu Samba Nyang.
Aliu Samba Nyang are my names.
Mr. Nyang, I see that you are chewing gum. Am I correct?
Sorry?
Gis na la dal am na li nga yee dafa mel ni cingom nga amee.
Mr. Nyang, are you speaking in English? Are you going to do your testimony in English or in Wolof?
I'm making my statement in Wolof.
Okay. Now, I said that you had chewing gum.
Nee na lu mu nekkoon di wax mooy yow da nga amee cingom boobu nga nekkoon di yee cingom.
Waaw, génnee naa ko.
Yes, but I have removed it.
Thank you very much. Please give us your educational background.
Nee na léegi nga yëgalu ñu sa jànga bi fan la doore ak fan nga ko amee.
Man suma jànga am na master's degree.
I hold a master's degree
In development studies.
in development studies,
A bachelor's in environment and development.
a bachelor in environment and development.
I'm international humanitarian law and practice.
I have
Postgraduate
international
certificate.
humanitarian law and practice.
I'm a higher technical training certificate on environmental management.
I have a higher technical certificate on environmental management.
All right. You also work for KMC with respect to the KEPT project.
Tamit nekk nga ko xam ne yaa ngi liggéey KMC si projet bu ñuy wax KEPT.
Wow.
Yes.
Can you please give us a background as to how or when you started working with the project and how you were employed?
Nee na léegi pour nga jox ñu nga xelal ñu wala yëgal ñu kañ nga door di liggéey foofu ak naka nga demee ba nekka liggéeykat foofu.
In January, before January 2022, around 2021 towards the end,
Before January 2022 or 2021 to the end,
KMC dañ ibi bunta pour ut project director.
The KMC have opened a tender for what director? Project director.
Ma apply.
I then applied.
You interview ma.
I was interviewed.
Then you offer my position of project director.
There I was offered a position of a project director.
Man nangu ko.
I agree.
Then must start in February 2022.
Then there I started in February 2022.
Do you have your application in writing?
Then I saw application bobu ndadan ko bindon.
Wow.
Yes.
Do you have a copy?
Then I have a copy.
They did. I mean, copy.
No, I don't.
So how can we be sure that you send your application in writing?
Then kon nakala ñu degrale wala gumne danko apply on te danga bindon.
Luma wax mo nekk ne amewuma ko fi waaye am na fu ma ko mën a seet su ma ko gisee dinaa ko mën a joxe.
What I'm trying to say here is that I don't have it with me here, but I think I have somebody whom, if I ask or request, I may have one.
Very well. Please make sure you provide it on Monday.
Nena nga def sa katan alterneng, bisi alterneng nga dal di ko isuat.
And you kindly increase the your voice.
Nena to so wax nga wacc kaw pour ma di nit ñepp dégala.
Baax na jërëjëf.
Thank you.
Now, you were the project director, correct?
Then I am project director.
Wow.
Yes.
Who was the project coordinator?
Then I can on project coordinator.
Project bi amut coordinator, project director la, and a project manager.
There was no project coordinator, only project director and project manager.
How many of you?
Then I yen ñaata la won?
How many of you that manage the project?
Then I yen ñaata yen ané kon di manage project bi.
Nga ñun juróom ñetta mbite juróom ñaar.
8 or 9. 8 or 7.
Can you tell us the other members of the project?
Nena mba mënu nga ñu wa members yi ñi nga xamné ñoom itamit bokk na ci project bi.
Man my project director bi.
I am the project director.
Lamin Sanyang moom mooy project manager bi.
You have Lamin Sanyang, the project manager.
Bakari Diba mooy finance manager bi.
You have Bakari Diba, the finance manager.
Then nga am Dudu Jallo, component 1 project officer.
You have Dudu Jallo, component 1 project officer.
Nga am Modlamin Fatajo, component 2 project officer.
You have Moru Fatajo, component 2 project officer.
Nga am Buba Jadama, component 3 project officer.
You have Buba Jadama, component 3 project officer.
Nga am Haja Kora, finance officer.
You have Ajakora, finance officer.
Nga am Badajane, procurement officer.
You have Badajane, procurement officer.
Then nga am Babukar C, communication officer.
Then you have Babukar C, communication officer.
When did Mr. Jane, Badajane join you as the project procurement officer?
Now, Badajane, can you boka si en pour mu nekk fofu procurement officer?
Ñun ñëpp ci benn waxtu bi lañ commencé.
All of us, we have started at the same time.
And when was this?
Then the league mooy kañ la woon?
February 2022.
February 2022.
Now, you gave a statement. You recall this?
Joxe nga woon fii statement ndax mën nga ko fàttaliku?
Wow.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. We'll show you the statement.
Nee na léegi amul lu ñuy def lu dul pour woon na statement bi.
There are also attachments to the statement.
Nee na am na tamit ay attachment yi nga xam ne ñu ngi si statement bi.
Please go through it.
nga seet demal si yëpp nga check leen yëpp.
You can confirm the statement that it is yours.
nga dal di seet statement bi ndax sa boss bi nga joxe boobu la wala déet.
And you also tell us what those attachments are.
na tamit kayit yi nga xam ne yooyu moo si tegu mooy attachment bi nga leeral ñu yooyu ay façon kayit la.
gis naa kayit yi.
Yes, I have seen the papers.
Statement bi man maa ko joxe.
This is the statement that I have given.
waaye kayit yu si nekk.
Why the attachment therein.
am na yoo xam ne mu ngi fa te nekkul suñ kayit ñun.
There are certain papers of which does not belong to us.
lu ma miin nekkul suñ kayit ñun moo nekk nekkul kayiti project bi.
What I mean by saying does not belong to us means it doesn't appear as our project papers.
May I please have the statement? We apply to tender the statement of the witness. Mr. Aliu Samba Nyang, to be admitted into evidence and marked as an exhibit.
Mr. Nyang, the statement is not dated.
In a statement, I'm dated.
Do you recall the date?
Nena ndamu nga fatale ko ne statement bi amut date.
loolu seetluwuma ko de.
No, I did not check that.
xam naa ni statement bi ba ma ko joxe.
But I know the time I was giving my statement.
mu ngi nekkoon around August 2023.
This was around August last year, 2022. A year before last.
2022, sorry.
2022.
2022.
The statement of.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
Maybe the witness can put in a date there.
Yeah.
Can write a date of his chosen
Yes.
on the statement. Yeah.
Let me just also further find out. Was this sent through email?
Nena bi dañ la ko yónnee woon si email.
Wow.
Yes.
Then we will give you time when we come back and lunch break.
Nena kon dañ la jox waxtu si
You will give
after
us the exact date.
pour nga jox ñu exact date bés ban bés la woon.
You check your email and give us the exact date.
pour nga check sa email bi nga wax ñu kañ la woon.
Wow, ban.
Thank you.
Very well. Now, the second witness, Mr. Diba,
Yes.
please state your full name.
Do we, sorry, Council, do we admit it and he will supply the date?
Now, we can wait as the chair has directed, so when he comes back, he can give us the date and write it on the...
So I wouldn't know whether you will want to use information from the statement in terms of...
Maybe not
Go
now.
on.
Yes.
Yes.
Please hold on to this.
I am Bakri Diba.
Mr. Diba, you've already testified here,
Yes.
correct? Now, you are the finance manager of the project?
Yes.
How were you appointed to that position, in that position?
The position was advertised, so I saw an interest there as a council staff, and I applied, and I was fortunate to be given the opportunity.
Were you interviewed?
Yes.
By
the appointment establishment committee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who was present?
I think the CEO was there, councillors are there, the committee members.
Were you given an appointment letter for the project?
Yes.
Do you have a copy?
Okay, I can give it to you in the break time.
Very well. Now, we also have your statements in relation to the project. Two statements. The first is dated the 12th of September 2025, and the second one is on the 24th of September 2025.
Yes. Yes, both of them are my statements.
We apply to generate the aforementioned statements into evidence to be marked as exhibit.
The statement dated the 12th of September 2025 and statement dated the 24th of September 2025. Both statements are additional statements made by the witness, Mr. Bakari Diba. They are admitted in evidence as exhibit and they are marked as LGC/BD/KMC/006.
Ask the commission, please. Now, Mr. Nyang, before we proceed, you wrote a letter addressed to the chairperson of the commission on the 24th of September 2025, correct?
Mr. Nyang, nana bala ñu continuer dafa am letter bi nga xamne dang ko bindon.
Now let me read it. It reads, we wish to acknowledge a request for information letter from your commission dated the 3rd of September 2025, addressed to me as the project director of the KETP, the KEPT project. The letter specifically states that your team of investigators would like to secure summary of expenditure and remaining vouchers from 2023 to date. We have provided to the team of investigators all requested information and documents up to January 2023 that relates to the project. It is our understanding that the Commission's mandate plan spans from 2018 to January 2023. We wish to kindly request for clarification as to the reason for us to provide documentation from February 2023 to date, which might potentially be outside the Commission's mandate. The requested clarification will help us understand and respond to your request adequately. As the project director, I am pleased to reiterate my support and cooperation in all forms for the Commission in its deliberations. Thank you for your kind understanding, and we look forward to your clarification. Mr. Ali Samba Nyang. So Nyang, what is it that you are confused about?
Nena yow si mbir mi lan moo xam ne loolu moo leer doon si yow li nga xam ne tax na ba nga am jaxasoo.
Moom laa binda si letter bi.
That is what I have written on the said letter. That is the contents of the said letter.
I don't understand. So now can you explain what you wrote in the letter?
Nena mom dal be legi lerul si mom lu mu buga moy pour yow sa bopa nga dal di natali wala leral lan nga bindon si letter bi.
And please speak into the microphone.
Nena nga wax si mic bi nga wax ci kaw nit ñi dégg la.
Wa luma binda si letter bi mo ne nga ne dama jot letter.
What I wrote in this letter is that I had received a letter.
Request for information.
Request for information.
You could date 23rd September 2025.
And it was dated 23rd of September 2025.
Your team.
The request was that it's about your team.
Summary of expenditure and remaining vouchers.
The request was that for them to give them the expenditures and the remaining vouchers.
From 2023 to date.
From 2023 to date.
To date, lolu mungi melni 2023 betay.
To date, what it means is that from 2023 till now.
So, siko lolu mo nega ne ñun bu ñu laajee information joxe nañ ko be January 2023.
And it means when we were requested or asked for the information, we have given all the information from 2018 to 2023.
Wow, so from 2023 betay.
And from 2023 to date.
Ñun suñ understanding mo nega ne commission bi luñ wax ne ñu laaj nit ñi mo nega ñu laaj leen be January 2023.
And up to our understanding is that the question or the investigation or questioning of the commission will begin from 2018 to 2023.
So commission bi day laajte lu upp lolu.
If the commission is there to investigate or ask something about beyond or above that,
loolu lañ bëgg mu leeralal ñu.
That is what we want it to be clear.
Wa ñun taxawuñ nak ci ben fan.
But we don't have any stand
pour fagagal commission bi ci ben bor.
To deny the commission in any way.
Lo xamne soxla nañ ko ci ñun.
Whatever the commission
leen ko jox te war leen ko jox dañ leen koy jox.
Whatever the commission need from us and we need to give to them and we can be able to give it to them, we will give it to the commission.
Sanyang, this letter does not reflect in any way the communications behind the scenes.
Nena letter bi so sété kaddu yi fa nekka nena amul ben kaddu bi nga xamné jublu na ci kaddu yo xamné yoy la mbir mi nekko.
You know it, I know it.
Nena yow sa bopa xam nga ko wala yegg nga ko mom ci bopam.
This letter is calculated to just mislead the commission and hinder the progress of the work of the commission.
Nena wa so sété letter bi fanna wala lu mu woné moy pour nga gis né mëna jappalé isil lo xamné téha ci commission bi wala wañé commission bi.
You don't have an intention to comply?
Nena yow dafa melni amulo éné pour nga boka wala comply nangu.
I have given you time to comply.
Mom joxna la won time.
I have communicated to you personally.
Mom si bopam wax na ak yow personally.
And through the investigators as well.
Ak investigators yi tam.
But you are playing games.
Nena way yow yang dafa melni yang ñu play games.
And let me show you why.
Nena pour mu leral la lutax lolu.
We instructed Mr. Diba to bring these vouchers.
Nena ñom wala ñun fi ñoo instruct Mr. Diba pour mu isi vouchers.
Mr. Diba said you demand that the vouchers be put in writing.
Nena way Mr. Diba wax na ne yow li nga wax moy mbir mi nañ ko def ci binda.
Is that true or false?
Nena lolu kaddu bobu lu am la wala amut.
Lolu dëgg la.
That is true.
Good. And I had told you
that
during investigations, we are not bound to mandate to put any request in writing. That I had in fact wanted to make an application for you to be arrested and then for contempt proceedings to commence.
nee na parce que moom dem na ba mu am ene pour gis ne mu def lu ñooy wax contempt pour nga gis ne ñu téye la mooy arrest.
But I realized that maybe you do not understand the work of the commission.
nee na waaye mun ñëw am xel ne mun naa nekk yow sa boppa yëguloo wala understand loo liggéey commission.
Mr. Nyang, you and I, we were outside here.
nee na yow ak moom si biti fële ngeen
I took time to explain to you how the investigation works.
nee na mu jamono mu am time pour wax ak yow naka investigation bi di doxe.
I told you, in fact, we can go in after we have a request, we can go in and demand documents and take copies of documents and custody of it.
nee na te wax na la ne suñ demee ba am request nee na mu ngeen a dem fële nga def demande ñu jox la kayit yi nga dal mooy copies yi nga dal di ko yóbbuwaat.
I said this to you.
nee na wax na la ko.
But then you said no, but we had this discussion and I had to drag you to the investigator's office.
nee na booba nga ne ko non ñun de am na ay waxtaan bi nga xam ne def nañ ko nee na ci kaw loolu moom si boppam mu dal.
We had a nice and cordial chat.
nee na si investigators foofu ngeen dal di am waxtaan bu ne ak ngeen dal di mujjee sax di kafa.
I literally had to be very nice to you to tell you just instruct Mr. Diba to bring these vouchers.
nee na moom nekkutoon koo xam ne dafa naar yoon si pour mu ne Mr. Diba mu dal di isi kayit yi.
That there is no need for all these issues.
nee na parce que jaru ko pour yooyu yëpp.
You said yes.
nga ne waaw.
You went to Mr. Diba.
nga dem si Mr. Diba.
You gave Mr. Diba instructions.
nga dal di ko jox ay instructions.
To provide the vouchers.
pour mu provide vouchers.
Is that false or is it true?
nee na am na wala amut. What you have said is true.
Then you went back.
nee na booba nga dal di ñibbi.
I told Mr. Diba, you've heard what your boss said.
nee na booba mu dal di wax Mr. Diba dégg nga sa boss lu mu wax.
Now please help us with these vouchers.
nee na mu ne ko mu ñaan ko sax mu ne ko baalal ñu nga jàppale ñu si voucher yooyu.
That these vouchers is not about the whether it is in 2024 or 2025.
nee na voucher si nekkut ne ndaa voucher bu jógee ko 24 wala 25.
I even said the same to you.
nee na te wax na la ko tamit.
That is about the period these funds were secured.
nee na lu mooy laajte mooy jamono bi nga am ne booba la funds yi wala xaalis bi am.
The funds were secured within the mandate of the commission.
nee na funds yi jamono bi nga am ne jot ngeen ko wala xaalis bi jamono bi nga am ne am na boobu dafa nekk si biir mandate commission.
Even the chairperson does not allow documents that are outside the mandate.
nee na chairperson si boppam sax du dee nangu kayit yi nga am ne du bokkut si.
So I explained to you because the funds are secured within the mandate.
nee na daf la ko leeral parce que funds yi bi ngeen ko amee si biir mandate commission.
If you choose to do your expenditure in 2030, that's your issue.
non na sooy def sa dépense bi wala sa expenditure 2030 nee na loolu sa issue.
Mr. Diba went and never came with the vouchers.
nee na booba Mr. Diba mu demee delloo ak vouchers.
But he had been complying with the investigations throughout.
nee na waaye moom nekk na koo xam ne dafa nangoo ak comme investigations depuis bu ñu dooree ba mu jeexal.
So just for you to go back and delay the commission and then give us this letter.
nee na pour yow nga dem dal di tardé commission bi ba pare am loolu li ngay def mu dul isi letter bi.
Young, that's very dishonest of you.
nee na loolu moom soo ko seetee dafa nekk loo xam ne it's very dishonest.
When I spoke to you, I've had high regard for what you do and your background.
nee na moom wax na ak yow mu am high regard si li nga xam ne def nga ko ak sa gannaaw.
But this does not represent our conversation.
nee na waaye lii letter bi moom nekkul loo xam ne wane na si li nga xam ne loolu ngeen waxtaanoon.
And so it does not even represent what I think of you now, which is different from what I think of you then.
te letter bi nekk na loo xam ne wane na ko loo xam ne léegi lu mooy xalaat sa mbir ak lu mu xalaatoon mu fogoon ni nga mel nee na loo mbir.
Did I say anything here that is not true, that we do not discuss? Mr. Diba is here.
nee na ndax am na li nga xam ne wax na ko fu mu toog noonu li nga xam ne waxtaanoon ko ak yow.
Tell me.
nee na Diba mu ngi nii wax ko.
waaw soo amee sa opinion ne luñ wax.
if you have the opinion that what we have discussed.
maa yow.
myself and you. and Diba.
loo wax loolu la.
what you have said is true.
waaye nu ma la ko waxee liggéey.
But as I said, work. You are doing your work, I'm doing my work. When you wrote the letter, when we get the letter,
clarification
we just requested or asked for a clarification. But that does not mean.
Let me make an application. I apply based on the background that I've explained to the Commission and the conversations we have had with Mr. Nyang. He did not even deny what I have said. We are applying that Mr. Nyang provide these documents in the afternoon because these vouchers are part of the 3 million that were secured within the mandate of the Commission. So we are applying that the witness himself provide these documents in the afternoon because he is refusing to provide these vouchers, and we could not proceed with the investigations because the vouchers that they submitted, just limited vouchers, just 4 files, and he is still withholding the rest of the vouchers.
Nina muna am kaddu.
My order. Upon application by counsel for the vouchers from Mr. Aliu Samba Nyang, the witness, I herewith order that he produces all of the vouchers during our afternoon sitting session unfailingly. I make no further orders. Can we please proceed?
As the commission places. Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. Now, Mr. Nyang, when you assumed your role as the project director,
project director.
Did you find any bank accounts that the project had at the time?
Na jamano bobu ma fekka nga fa bank account bi nga amne project bi moko mom si jamano bobu.
Did it?
No.
Okay, now subsequently when you started your work, was there any bank account or accounts that the project was operating?
Na legi bi nga demé bay dot liggéey bi nda dafa amone project account wala amna account bi nga amne bank project bi bobu la ne ko di operate.
Did it?
No.
Where were these funds lodged?
Nena halis bi wala funds bi nga amne jox nga len ko fal lañ ko dugalé.
Lol laajte moo nekk ne bala may commencé liggéey ndax fekk naa ñu am bank account su fekkee ne am na tam yëguma ko waaye xam naa ne KMC ibbi nañ account.
The question you asked was that whether before I started working there, whether there was an account for the project. But all I can say is that there was a KMC account.
Parce que xam naa ne like bu EU did transfer funds.
And I know when the EU was transferring the funds,
si account lañ ko fay boo xam ne KMC moo ko moom.
it was paid to the account that was owned by the KMC.
Mr. Nyang, please give us the history of accounts opening, whether you were there or not, in relation to accounts that were related to the KEP project, and as at the time you were the director, whether there were other new accounts that were opened or the ones that you were signatories to. That you found on the ground, and how you were operating when it comes to the financial dealings of
account bi nga xamne bobu nga fa fekk ngeen dal di ko operate nda yow tam bi ngeen toge dem ngeen be def sen own accounts bi nga xamne da ngeen ko ubbi pour operate sen fonds yi.
bu When you as a project director, there must have been an account for Momla KMC if you could receive funds.
When I came or became the director, of course, there was an account of which it was opened by KMC for the funds.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Is that all?
Then a regular.
Wow.
Yes.
Were you a signatory to any account?
Then andane kanga signatory to any account.
Wow.
Yes.
Mr. Nyank, do you understand English?
Then a jang ba dega Anglais.
What big and
Yes, I do.
Now, please tell us the accounts that you were a signatory to.
Then a legi pour nga wax ñu ban account nga boka bi nga xamne nek nga lo xamne domi lifin la signatory la. Right now,
what part of what I am saying do you not understand?
There
were accounts kept for the project. Funds were secured 3 million euros. You were made signatory and Mr. Diba. Please tell us the financial dealings of the KEP project.
Financial dealings of KEP project.
The accounts that you had to manage.
Accounts you manage.
You know exactly what I'm asking.
I'm a signatory to all accounts.
I think I am a signatory to all the accounts.
How many of the accounts?
Accounts? Two.
Give us the accounts that you are signatory to.
Then I want you accounts in amne boka nga wala nekanga signatory.
I am a signatory last kept euro account.
I am a signatory to kept euro account.
A signatory to kept Dallas account.
And again, I am a signatory to kept Dallas account.
Which bank or banks?
Then a ban bank la wala ba ay bank lañ.
Nyari accounts yo EcoBank la neka.
All those two accounts are in EcoBank.
Young, how did you become a signatory to the account?
Then naka nga denke signatory to account? Si account si.
I'm not no one signatory to account. As the project director.
And all I know is that the way I became a signatory is as the project director.
Project contract with access to the resources.
Project
contract.
The project contract
access to the resources.
Has indicated that I should have access to the resources. There we have seated and discussed it.
So you therefore signatory.
And we made it a signatory.
See euro account.
The euro account.
Then you therefore a signatory to the Dallas account.
And we go up to a signatory to the Dallas account.
See,
yes, if I am not forgetting.
Number one, do you have a copy of the project contract?
Then I'm going to project contract.
So that you can refer us to that part of the project.
Project be one in a little, see agreement. No, I don't have it, but I think it have been submitted to the investigators.
Okay, when we are on break, you can just contact the investigators. Number two.
Number
two, when you said you had a discussion with like who are you referring to?
Nena, when you said we have discussed it, nena nyan refer yak nyan yena togon gen watan lolu.
Management at the time.
The management at the time.
Who was management at the time?
Nyan nyone kon management at that jamano wo.
KMC CEO, acting CEO.
The acting CEO of KMC.
Who was the acting CEO?
Nena koko kan la won?
Kajali Jane.
Who else?
Akan.
naa ne moom rek laay mën a fàttaliku.
I think it's the only one I can remember.
So it's just you and Kajali that decided that you have to be a signatory.
Nena kon yow yen ñaari ya Kajali yena tok ngeen xalaat am wu di waxtaan be am nanguto ne yow war nga bokka wala nekk signatory.
Wow.
Yes.
Mr. Jahane, that Mr. Nyang, that's not correct.
Nena Mr. Nyang lolu mom du amut.
You know Kajali alone cannot give you authorization to be a signatory.
Nena yow sa boppa xam nga ne Kajali si boppa wala mom kenn du la mëna jox.
You are dealing with council.
Nena yow ya ngi liggéey council.
Kajali is answerable to council.
Nena te Kajali si council la mo uyu.
You are highly educated.
Nena yow jang sa janga bi dafa ëpp trop.
So please tell us what the truth is.
Nga def sa katan nga wax ñu mbir mi nu démé won.
Don't be economical with the truth, Mr. Nyang.
Nena bullahu lahu fi dega bi nga del ko lahu.
You play a lot of games.
Nena def nga fa ay game yu bari.
No, you play a lot of games.
Nena play nga fofu games yu bari.
I don't know whether that would be the correct translation, but you know what I mean. You are just playing games with the commission.
Nena yow xam nga yow ya ngi lahatu rek bëggulo wax dëgg ya ngi lahatu rek si commission bi di ndax commission bi.
mu ne da nga war a bàyyi njug njaaj ji nga def ci commission bi njug njaaj ji nga war a bàyyi.
Very well. That's it. From the production of documents
Nena kayit yi nga xam ne defal ngeen ko.
To pretending you don't know what accounts are.
Pro di wone ne yow xamuloo accounts yi.
Or you don't even understand what I am saying.
Wala mun na nekk sax lu mooy wax yow leerut si yow.
To giving us information as to how you became a signatory.
Nena pour wax ñu leeral ñu naka nga demee ba bokk nekk signatory.
Mr. Nyang, stop this.
Mu ne Mr. Nyang bàyyi loolu.
So that we have a very quick interaction.
Nena pour nga gis ne lu ñooy doxalante mbir mi mu jëna gaaw.
What you are doing will not work.
Nena li nga nekk di def du mën a dox.
And you know it.
Te yow xam nga loolu.
Now, Mr. Nyang, who was present? You, Kajali, and who else?
Nena bi ngeen nekkoon di waxtaan yow Kajali ak kan.
si lu ma mën a wax man mënuma koo fàttale ko waaye xam naa ne loo xam ne toog nañ waxtaan ko.
As I said, I cannot remember, but all I know was that we have seated and discussed to have access to the project funds. And I think the time I was coming, Kajali did not have access to the project funds.
The signature cards.
So we have to change the signature cards.
You include machine.
For them to include me therein.
So you include my signature cards.
So when I was included in the signature cards,
so I became a signatory.
I became a signatory
to the Euro account.
To the Euro account.
A Dalasi account.
And a Dalasi account was created.
So you operationalize project.
For us to be able to operationalize the project.
Then you include my signatures.
And I was
operationalized project.
I was included in the signatories to operate the project. And that is what I'm speaking, and that is the truth I'm speaking. And I don't think any hidden that I'm hiding to the commission. But if you ask me who were present, the one I remember is the one I'm going to tell you. I'm interested more for me, when I came, the interest I have is that the job that was given to me to operationalize it.
If Mr. Kajali does not have access to the accounts, how can he give you authority to have access to the accounts?
Nena Kajali so am don access to account bi nakalam lay digale wala jox la authority pour nga mëna am access to account.
KMC administrative.
That is KMC administrative.
I know. I know. We have the correspondence.
Yeah, the one who wrote to the bank. Then I'm not correspondent.
We are not talking about the correspondence.
Then I'm not going to do a correspondence.
We're talking about the discussions that led to the correspondence.
Then what I'm correspondence.
You said we sat and we discussed that I have to be signatory. Because the project contract states that you should have access to all the project resources.
Nena wone na ne wow war nga am fa warugal si project resources.
And so we want to know,
Nena legi lu ñu bëgg xam moy
in that discussion,
si waxtaan bobu
who you were talking to,
yow ak kan ak ko no ko di waxtaan
leading to the decision made.
pour action bi nga xam ne wala décision bi nga xam ne def ngeen ko foofu. That is what I cannot remember unless if I see the correspondence.
Very well. We'll show you at some point. Now, you were a signatory with Mr. Diba, correct?
Dibatam is a signatory.
Dibatu is a signatory.
How many of you?
Yen nyatala.
To my understanding, account with the farm either 4 or 5 signatories.
My understanding is the account have 4 or 5 signatories.
So that at any given time, action the account at any.
For instance, if others are absent, those others can sign. But all I know is that it must be 2.
We are now talking about the accounts that you are a signatory to, that you are a primary signatory to, that you were the project director. How many of you?
Project bi nga xamne na wala signatory bi nga xamne yow sa boppa bokka nga li moy laajte moy yeen ñaata nekk fofu signatory.
We know you and Diba.
Neena xamna yak Diba.
Is there any alternative signatory provided by the bank?
Neena nda amna keneen tamit signatory bi nga xamne bank bi moko provide.
In the event you are not present?
Comme legi yow so fa fekke wala manje yow fekkewlo.
Project accounts you have minimum 4 signatories.
Projects accounts we have 4 signatories.
Who are the other 2?
Nena ñaari ñoy ñan?
Mr. Lamin Sanyang.
Mr. Lamin Sanyang.
And the CEO.
And the CEO.
Which CEO is that?
Nena ban CEO?
At any given time, CEO Buneka, council be one a signatory to the account.
At any given time, any CEO who is present at the time, he can be a signatory.
Now,
at any given time, the director of finance of the council should be a signatory to the account.
And at any given time, the director of finance should be a signatory to the account.
Okay, when we come back, we'll give you the mandate. We don't see that in the mandate, but we will give you the mandate. From the bank. Maybe it's there, but. Mr. Nyang, now, were you answerable to anyone in the course of the executing your duties? For instance, if you want to embark on an expenditure, what is the procedure?
Nena lu moy laajte ni nda amna ko xamne yow tamit ci mom nga wër lo xamne so demé be buga def dépense wala buga nga def lenen pour nga xamne mo nek yow tamit ci mom nga wara ko sol nda am nga ko sakanam wala deet.
At any given time, swing procedure for any expenditure, then you use the 4 eyes scenario.
At any given time, the expenditure for the project, we need to use the scenario.
Set the expenditure before you do the expenditure.
It's 4 people who need to sit and see the expenditure before it was done.
And who are these 4?
Project officer concerned.
The project officer concerned.
The finance manager.
The finance manager.
The project manager.
The project manager. And myself.
You are the project director.
Project director.
And so when you decide that there is the need to do an expenditure, you will have a meeting? Do you convene a meeting?
Nena legi so de mebe am gestu wala halat ne dengen wara def dépasse nda dang de oti meeting? No.
So how do you do it?
Alka nena naka ngeen ko de def?
How are they involved, these 4?
Nena ñenenti wala ñetay ñi nga am na ñoo la topa ñoom naka lañ boké?
Most of our expenditure have a definition from the project contract. So
most of our expenditure must be definite from the project
contract.
What does that mean?
Contract documents.
project bi dafa am actions moo nekk activities.
The projects have actions, and that's the activities.
Activity bi la ñoo spend.
It depends on the activities that where we spend.
ñoo spend si activity boobu.
When we spend on the activity.
So project officer bi dafa raised a claim ne mu ngi activate that activity.
The project
officer
will
ne dafa activate that activity.
You raise that you'll activate an activity.
So mu request ne dañoo spend si activity boobu lii.
And request that the activity must be spent.
Then mu dem si to the project manager.
And you go to the project manager.
Then mu jaar finance.
And it will go through finance.
Then mu ñëw si man.
And it will come to me.
Then mu delluwaat finance.
And it will go back to finance.
Then you spend on it.
Then we'll spend on it.
So you are not answerable to anyone when it comes to expenditure.
Nena kon si affaire dépense yow mom am lo kep ki nga xamne ko nga wara deglu wala ko mo wara neka ci sa kaw pour si mom nga wara dem pour deglu mbiri expenditure bi.
Su fekkee ne expenditure bi nekkul si project bi then which means they am answerable to the board.
If at all the expenditure is not through the project, then yes, I am answerable to the board.
Now, if it is in the budget, then you have absolute control and authority, correct?
Nena kon su fekkee ne si budget bi la nekk nena fofa am nga fa doole te am nga fa yoon pour control ko.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, the board, you mean the steering committee? Is it one and the same?
Nena so ne board lo mean ban committee da benn la.
Nuroo nañ waaye benn la nuroo nañ because loolu tax bi to the steering committee bi to the board.
They are one and they are alike. This is why we call it steering committee and we call it a board.
And who is in the board?
Nena kan mo nekk si board bi?
Project board bi am na a board chair.
We have a board chair.
Then moom mooy the mayor of KMC.
And that is the mayor of KMC.
Then mo amee co-chair.
Co-chair?
Co-chair, yes.
Mo nekk representation of Peterborough City Council.
That's the representative of Peterborough Council.
Then mo am yeneen members yu nekk si board bi.
And we have certain members, other members in the board.
Mo nekk ay councillors yoo xam ne ñu ngi nekk biir KMC.
And they are the councillors, those who are in KMC.
Then man maa ngi si board bi as secretary to the board.
And I am the secretary, I'm there as the secretary to the board.
Ba pare EU si boppam dañ dee ñëw nekk si board bi as observers.
And the EU themselves, they do come and to the board as observers.
And then the steering committee?
And the steering committee?
No, the board more the functions of oversight.
No, the board have the functions of the oversight.
Yes. So now, is there also a steering committee that is separate from the board? That's why I asked earlier whether it's one and the same.
I'm not steering committee tamit bi nga xamne bokut ak board bi li motax bu njëkk bi mu dal di laajte ndax benn la wala déet.
Déedéet.
No.
No to what?
Nena soo ne déedéet lan loo mean?
So ndax am na steering committee boo xam ne separate to the board.
When you say whether there is a steering committee separate to the board, that is what I mean by saying no.
All right. Now, you had told us here regarding the authority.
Authority.
Or the requirement that you have to be a signatory. And that the project document states that to have access to all the, you say the project, it did not say the accounts, did it? Project resources.
Project resources.
Did it specifically state the accounts?
Accounts.
The project resources.
No, project is said about the project resources.
Is this what you are referring to as the?
No, settle binda bingawa. Ubanga nekade wambiram. No, this is not our project documents.
Right, please, just communicate with the investigators if you have given it to them. So so that we have the project contract.
Project contract.
Now, so when you were doing your expenditure, what rules were you following? Or regulations or laws?
Wala regulation.
So you have project expenditure.
When we are doing our project expenditure.
Basically, you use EU financial rules.
Basically, we are using EU financial rules.
It's a grant contract.
It's a grant contract.
Contract we signed between them and KMC.
And the contract was signed between them and KMC.
A project we entrust to the project management team.
And the project was entrusted to the project management team.
So then you implement activities according to schedule and budget.
And we'll implement the activities according to schedule and budget.
And we report on those activities.
And we report on those activities.
And what are the regulations or rules or laws that you are following? There are laws that you are following in relation to procurement.
Regulation being able in the topa mbiri procurement.
So to procurement. At any given time, then you use the most favorable method for procurement.
Anytime it comes through procurement, we use the favorable method for procurement.
Either you use the EU rules or you use the GPPA rules.
Whether either we use the EU rules or the GPPA rules.
Are you familiar with the Local Government Finance and Audit Act 2004?
Nanga familiar si Local Government Financial Act 2004.
Finance and Audit Act 2004.
Finance and Audit Act 2004.
No.
No. You work in the project that that KMC is embarking on.
KMC si bobu la ñoo embark.
And KMC is bound by set of rules and regulations.
KMC rules and regulations.
The project is a creature of KMC. Would it not be proper to acquaint yourself with the financial regulations of the area council?
Financial and audit area council.
Financial regulations.
Financial regulations area council.
No.
No.
No to what, Mr. Nyang?
No Zealand.
Would it be proper?
You say whether it will be proper.
I'm employed to implement a project.
I was employed to implement a project.
Project implement.
The project that I implement.
There are special conditions and general conditions.
It has special
financial conditions.
And special conditions, and you have there is special conditions that they have.
So financial systems, principles, they are the same.
The financial system, the principles are all the same.
So the principles of the EU Momland don't use to implement the project.
We were using the principles of EU to implement the project.
At the project office level.
At the project office level.
But all oversight functions under the municipality.
All oversight functions was under the municipality.
So there is anything
and anything that they know or they see that we are doing it or we are doing something like that. And if at all they have those rules and they know it,
then
they will bring it and tell us.
How do you know these rules are the same if you don't acquaint yourself with the rules?
No, I cannot be able to know.
Yeah, because you said they are the same, so you would not know.
Financial rules, the principles,
financial rules, all the principles are.
Says who? Says who? say so.
Well, loolu rek laa la mën a wax.
That's the only thing I can say.
All right, we move on. You can substantiate that. How about GPPA?
And
regulations?
GPPA.
You use them, you said, right?
Why don't you use GPPA rules?
Yes, we use GPPA rules.
When did you start using the GPPA rules?
And I can't use GPPA rules.
From the onset of the project.
From the onset of the project.
Is that so?
Then I can know.
Wow.
Yes.
All right. Now, Mr. Nyang, just to be put to your notice, this may concern KMC more than it concerns you. But project funds, donations, grants are monies of the area council.
Why project we send funds, donations and grants.
No matter what any contract says. This you will find in the Local Government Finance and Audit Act 2004.
Local Government Finance and Audit Act 2004.
Under Revenue and Funds of Council.
Revenue and Funds of Council.
Section 4.
Section 4.
Which states that the revenue and funds of council include all sums of money or funds accruing to a council, and you have the list. Number 2 says, without prejudice to the generality of subsection 1, the revenue and funds of council consist of, you go to G, it says, paragraph G, project funds, donations and grants other than from general revenue. So to classify grants to be under the direction and control of the donors is really grossly improper. Yeah, the interpreter has gone to.
Let's give the interpreter. Mr. Nyang, having looked at your statement, it occurs to me that you're very competent, and I sincerely believe so. I don't know why you opted to speak in Wolof.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Because it would have just made life much easier for us, and the evidence would have been much faster when we do not have the interpreter interpreting and us having to wait for all of that.
Yeah, before coming to this commission, I realized the lead counsel stammers. And to hear him is, it's difficult for me to hear what he's saying when he says something to me directly. So, and basically I thought I'd be more comfortable, at least to use Wolof in responding to him. That's the only reason. But I could respond directly, but,
Yeah, but we can always give you the opportunity to, because normally when he asks questions, he will allow you time to understand what he has asked, and you will respond. And I do believe that should not have been a problem.
Okay,
yes.
I could onto that and change my
No,
language.
is your I am just expressing my opinion with respect to what I have seen in your statement and the excellent language in which you wrote your statement. So I believe that, you know, it would have been less time consuming, but then you have the option or the right to choose any language that you are comfortable in. But then if you also do want to change from Wolof to English, we will indulge you.
Yes, ma'am, I would change from Wolof to English.
Council?
We prefer Mr. Nyang to stick with the Wolof language because it is his right to speak in Wolof language. Before tomorrow, he will go and say that I do not understand what the lead council was saying, so I was answering wrongly. Mr. Nyang is not to be trusted. Mr. Nyang's character, since my interaction with him, has been very dodgy. I know he's kind. He knows I know him. He's doing all this. It's an antic to make sure we don't proceed. Mr. Nyang, in fact, knows we are ending the commission's mandate is on Tuesday next week. And so he's from the streets. He knows we are from the streets to Mr. Nyang. Your games will not work. We have had more than 200 witnesses, and none of them complained. In fact, if they don't understand anyone's question, they ask that it be repeated. We have had several witnesses. Mr. Nyang is not an honest person. He wants to play games, and he knows he would not work with me. So we can stick with the English language from our side, and if the chair permits, Mr. Nyang can continue to answer in Wolof, and so that we proceed with Mr. Nyang.
Madam Chair, I think the statement of council is very unfair and unrealistic.
No, it is fair. Mr. Nyang, you had accused my speech, which is very unnecessary, and I have all rights to say what your character is. So let's just proceed.
Not in my character. My character is out there for everybody to judge. People
That's
know
fine.
me. And
Let's proceed.
All right. So let us continue because
Yes, let's proceed.
Yeah,
yes.
but Madam Chair, I would still believe that ask council, we are here to at least deliberate and help and give evidence to the best of our knowledge and as fruitful, not on my character. Council cannot judge me on anything. You know, like we met, we talked, and I agreed.
So Young, let's proceed.
All what you said that we discussed, I
yes.
agree on it. But I'm telling you, administratively wise, if it is a letter
Young, let's
that
proceed with
I've
Wolof.
written,
Yes.
I don't think that's a problem.
Yes. Now you have identified the challenges in understanding his speech, and you have opted to speak in Wolof, and council has requested that we continue with the Wolof so that you will be very clear as to what he is saying because it's interpreted. So let's leave it at that, and then let's proceed. Council, please proceed.
Yes. So we were discussing up to the point that the interpreter left. I said we were discussing up to the point that the interpreter left. Now, Mr. Nyang, so the contract we want you to produce. Where and the GPPA rules and regulations. Were you following them?
Wow.
Yes.
Now, were you following them entirely?
Entirely.
Or do you have other sets of procurement regulations that you were following?
GPPA rules we write on topper.
I was following the GPPA rules.
Now, you told the Commission that you were following the GPPA rules and the EU rules as well.
Nena wax nga woon fii ne da ngaa toppa GPPA rules ak EU rules tamit.
Did you say that?
Nena nda wax loon lii.
waaw wax naa ne it is available for us.
Yes, I said it was available for us.
And these rules are?
Nena rules yooyu mooy.
moo nekk EU financial rules.
That is the EU financial rules.
Do they address the issues of procurement?
Nena nda wax nañ fa mbiri procurement.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Nyang, we have vouchers we want to show you.
Nena am nañ ay vouchers yi nga xam ne dañ la ko war a woon dañ la ko woon.
Just by way of sampling.
Nena pour mu nekk ay sample.
Is in relation to the procurement of 3 seedlings.
Nena nekk na procurement yi nga xam ne pour mbiri seedlings mooy garab yi.
There are 2 vouchers.
Nena ñaari vouchers.
Do you recognize those vouchers?
Wow.
Yes, I do.
May I please have the vouchers? I have 2 others here. But before we have the vouchers, please read out to us the voucher numbers and the date.
Voucher numbers ak seen date bi.
Voucher number PV.
Please speak into the microphone.
Voucher number bi mu ngi nekk PV 22-120 on the 8th of September 2022. Beneen bi mu ngi nekk PV 2022-156 on the 20th of October 2022.
And we have 2 others.
Two
other vouchers. Please read out the PV numbers of those vouchers as well.
PV number.
Voucher number PV 2022-155, sorry. And voucher number PV 164, 31st October 2022.
We apply to tender the vouchers as read by the witness. The first is voucher number PV 22120, the second PV 22156, the third PV 22155, and PV 22164 to be admitted into evidence and marked as exhibit.
The PV dated, the payment voucher dated the 31st of October 2022 bears the PV number PV 22-164, and the payee is Haja Kora. The second payment voucher is dated the 8th of September 2022, and it bears PV 22-120, and the payee is Yetos Goods / Service Delivery. The payment voucher dated the 28th of October 2022 bears PV 22-156. The payee is FSJ Enterprise. And the last PV is dated the 28th of October 2022 with PV number PV 22-155, and the payee is Haka Kora. These 4 payment vouchers are admitted together as exhibit, and they are marked as LGC/KMC/ASN/001.
As the commission places. Now, Mr. Nyang, you purchased 3 seedlings.
Seedlings.
3. Gui. 3 seedlings. I don't know how to say it in Wolof. 3 seedlings.
I don't understand what you mean. You mean 3 seedlings?
Yes, 3 seedlings.
Yes.
Yes.
No, Mr. Nyang, wait for the interpretation. You don't hear what I say. I speak too fast for you, so wait for the interpretation.
You, okay, very well. Yes.
Now, I will show you the vouchers. Please look at the one, the 8th of September 2022.
8th of September 2022.
The voucher number 22120.
Voucher number 22120.
Can you please tell us what that voucher, what that payment is for, and the procedures that were followed?
Voucher bi pour jënd ay jiwu la waaye procedures yuñ follow GPPA la.
These are for us to buy seedlings, and the procedure we followed is that of GBPA.
How many seedlings were purchased?
Nyata seedlings nyata jiw ngeen jëndoon?
24,000 mangrove seedlings.
24,000 mangrove seedlings.
Now, there were 3. Do you have 3 quotations there?
I'm got 3 quotations.
Do you know? Mr. Boja. Mr. Please speak into the microphone. You have a microphone in front of you.
I saw 3 quotations here. I saw 3 quotations.
Was this subjected to the review of the contracts committee or a contracts committee?
Review contracts committee la?
No. No. Was this taken to a contracts committee?
Contract committee?
No.
No.
Why? Senyang why?
Excuse me, let me just check.
I'm not procurement actions you have administrative, so it doesn't necessarily go to the contracts committee.
Yes, I know there are certain activities from the procurement is for the contract, it's for the administrative, but it does not go to the contract committee.
That's a general answer.
General.
I have asked you a very specific question.
Specific
with respect to
question.
That voucher that you have.